Excuse me, Mrs. Murdoch.
Oh, yes, Mr. Please.
I'll be leaving my job here tomorrow, and I wanted to say goodbye.
Oh, I'm sorry. I know. Good luck. I've enjoyed having you on the staff.
The pleasure was mine. You've been really very nice to me.
Well, thank you, but I didn't do anything special.
Thank you. You made me feel at home here. You took care of my uniforms. You saw that I got my meals, even when I worked very irregular hours.
Well, that's my job.
Not every housekeeper would go to so much trouble for a new chauffeur. I really appreciate everything you did.
Very kind, thank you.
There is one thing on my mind. Do you mind if I bring it up?
No.
I have an uncle just about your age. He's a swell guy. Very active, interested in a lot of things.
Yes, I see.
He's also a widower.
Oh?
I have a hunch you two would really hit it off together. Would it be all right if he called you sometime?
Excuse me, Aldo, Myra. I couldn't help overhearing.
Jasper, what is it you...
With regard to your uncle, Aldo, it'd be highly improper for him to contact Mrs. Murdoch.
And why is that?
I suggest that you forget the idea completely. Mrs. Murdoch is not looking for male companionship, at least not from a stranger.
Oh, I see. I hadn't realized. I'm sorry, Mrs. Murdoch. You'll have to excuse me, Mr. Sloan.
Naturally, we don't advertise our relationship, but it is quite understood.
I certainly wish you both the best of luck.
Thank you.
Good night. I'll stop by and see you in the morning before I leave.
Good night, Aldo. Oh, the nerve of the fellow trying to fix you up with a relative. It showed a complete want of respect.
Oh, I don't think he meant that. He was just being nice.
He was being much too forward. You should have been offended.
Why offended?
Well, in the first place, we have no idea what sort of a man his uncle is. And secondly, I thought you and I had an understanding.
You're jealous.
Yes, I am. I'll clobber any bounder who comes buttering up to you.
I've never seen you in such a temper.
I'm sorry, Myra. I'm blustering on like an old fool. You have every right to live your life the way you see fit.
Don't apologize. It's lovely. I'm really touched that you feel that way.
I can't help it. You mean too much to me.
Get out of here, both of you.
Mr. Sloan, shall we? We wouldn't want to be in the way.
No. Gotta keep my wits about me. I'll get Lars Bogart. And I know exactly who can help me do it.
Water, you know, there's juice and soda in the fridge.
No, the water's fine. What are you doing up? I thought you went to bed.
Yes, Mark, I need to have a little talk with you.
Uh-huh. What about?
Well, it's something important. Let's go here and sit down, okay?
Is this good news or bad news?
I hope it's good news.
Good, because I don't want any bad.
You see, I've been suspicious about something for a while, but I didn't want to say anything too soon.
What is it?
It's something that I think you've been wanting for a long, long time.
Are you pregnant?
Yes, I think I am.
Tomorrow, the star of a soap opera asks Terry to be his bride on Three's Company. Then Power Mad Roz takes over for Mr. Hart on 9 to 5, followed by Heart to Heart. Marco and Edwina find romance. Watch One Life to Live following an ABC News brief next.
An ABC News brief brought to you by Aquafresh. Now from Washington, Peter Jennings.
Good afternoon. President Reagan met with Henry Kissinger today for the first time since he was appointed head of a new bipartisan commission on Central America. Later today, Israel's defense and foreign ministers will leave for Washington. The president has called them here to try to put off their unilateral redeployment of forces in Lebanon. The Israelis say they won't be pressured. The UAW and Chrysler negotiators are meeting across the bargaining table today. The unions called for contract talks 6 months early in light of Chrysler's recent profits. Now this.
Try Triple Protection Aquafresh. Cavity-fighting fluoride, breath-freshening gel, and gentle effective cleaners. Triple Protection Aquafresh, a complete toothpaste.
Portions of the Midwest that have been sizzling in record heat for the past 2 weeks had cooler, wet weather today. Those scorching temperatures have moved on to the deep south. That's News Brief. I hope you'll join me later for ABC's World News Tonight.
G. Potter and I have this secretary. Quite a luscious secretary, and we've worked together 8 years, and after a while you can't help thinking. Do you have thoughts like that about your secretary?
Reggie premieres Tuesday, August 2nd, following Three's Company.